Okay, so we're going to turn the machine on,
Machine comes on over here.
right?
Switch. Yeah.
And it immediately goes to 0, 0, and that is our straight stitch. And that's what we'll be using for the next year,
Okay.
right? We're not going to,
Try any of
if
the
you want to
fancy
play the fancy stuff, the 0 goes up to 9. So if you want to do 90, that would be a button, then you set it there.
Okay.
Or if you want
Oh, is that the second digit?
the second digit, 92, would be this stitch.
Okay.
But we're going to leave it all, and it automatically sets length and width,
Okay.
depending on the number, so we don't have to touch that.
Okay.
We're going to bring these back to 0 so that we're at our straight stitch.
Okay.
And those stitches all determine where the needle is by themselves. We don't have to touch the position of the needle. So this button, we're not going to use at all.
Okay.
Okay. So first thing we have to do is we have to make a bobbin to match the thread.
Okay.
The thread always comes over the top of the machine. So it goes like that. Mm-hmm. And then you always use a disc to lock it in. Oops, hang on. So that it doesn't fly off when it starts to spin.
Okay. It's
Okay.
just like snug on there. but
Snug on there.
Not real tight.
Yeah. And then we hold that here.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
And
slow
then
here.
it's going to go through the first little metal notch.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to go over through the second bar, underneath the second bar.
Okay.
And then it's going to go around.
Wait.
And in between,
Wait.
it's going to go in between, right there.
Okay.
And then we're going to put a bobbin on there, but
An empty one, typically.
an empty one, and the thread has to go through that little hole.
See if I can.
Can you see the hole?
Well, I don't know. I can't. Maybe.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a hole, but there's a hole right there.
Yeah, yeah. And then we're going to push it there. Then we use the pedal,
Okay.
and it will start to spin.
Okay.
And when the bobbin is full, it will stop by itself.
Okay.
I mean, we've used that bobbin, so
Okay.
it's not hooked up to
So it'll
anything.
just stop.
It'll just stop.
And
Then we push it back.
Okay.
We take the bobbin.
Mm-hmm.
We undo. That just
Where did you
flies
push?
right off.
Where'd you push?
I push this little black,
Wait. Okay.
that black thing right there.
Okay. Okay. Push it
Okay.
back.
Push it back
Push
and
it away. Okay.
yeah,
and it pops
push
off.
it away and it pops off. Then we take the bobbin, holding the thread. Oops, we want to make sure that that got a little. We don't want it to be tangled.
Okay.
We want to make sure it's free flowing.
Okay.
So then we put it in, and there is a little notch right there, and it goes under the notch, and then it comes around, and it goes into another little notch, so it sits like that.
Okay. I don't know about these.
There's a
notches.
little, yeah, it's just, it's kind of like this one up here, so it slides under
Okay.
and comes out the other side. That's in miniature,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. So there's a little metal.
There's a little metal,
Okay.
like a clip, that it has to go around.
Okay. Let me see if I can kind of. This is not. I can't tell if I'm in focus or not. But okay. All right.
Okay. And then we pull it out the back a good distance, because once it starts to move, we don't want to thing.
Okay.
So we leave that. Now we're going
So
to...
what are you pulling through on this side though? It's just
this,
sitting there, right?
It's just sitting there. It's got another step to do, but
Okay.
before I can do that step, I have to thread the machine.
Okay.
So now I'm going to thread the
Now
machine.
okay. So what are you doing
Okay.
on this side?
So up here, we're going to, I'm going to undo this again. Okay.
Okay.
So now we've got, the thread is here. Again, it's out the front.
Okay.
It's going to come around. It's going to hook through that, and then it's going to hook through this one.
Uh-huh.
And it's not going to go through here. It only
Okay.
goes through here when we're doing the bobbin. Now it's going to go down number 2.
Right.
And number 2 goes down here, and then there's a U. It tells you go around.
wait,
That's
wait,
number
wait.
3.
Wait. Let me get that.
Okay? That's number 3.
Okay. hang on.
Okay?
Okay, got it.
And when you're coming up, you stay to the right,
Okay, to the right, and then hook
and
it
then
around.
you hook it around. You go around the back,
Yep.
and then you come around the left, and now it is magically hooked through into the hole.
Right, so this is, right
That's
now, this
step
is,
number
you can
4.
double check, because if you missed, it won't come right through, right
If
there.
I can see that the thread has gone through, is through the hole.
Okay.
So it will go up and down.
Okay,
Okay, and now I go back down here, and there's a little notch here for the thread to follow the needle.
okay.
Okay,
Okay, let me see, let me make sure, okay.
and then, the tricky part, I need a good pair of sharp scissors because none of these scissors are sharp. Look at that.
I know.
So
I'll have to go, I'll get a,
I will see.
okay.
Okay, and
You gotta-
now
This is where you have to thread it in?
we have to thread it.
Okay.
There is an automatic threader on here. I don't know how to use it,
Okay,
and there's a YouTube on it somewhere.
okay. Okay, so now explain.
Okay, so I've put the thread into the needle from the front to the back. If you put it from the back to the front, the bobbin will jam up.
Okay,
Okay, so it must go in front to the back.
okay.
And then I'm going to pull it through. Make sure it doesn't get tangled. Over on this side, there is a little pathway on the zipper on the foot, and the thread goes in there.
Where's the pathway, I'm sorry?
The pathway is right over here. There's a little hallway right
Little
there.
hallway, okay.
See my fingernails going in there.
Okay.
So it goes in there, and it allows the thread to go underneath.
Okay,
Okay, and then we bring it. So now back here we have 2 threads.
okay.
One coming up from the bobbin and one coming down from the needle.
Got it.
What we need it to do is they both have to come out. So this one, the bobbin one, has to come up through these feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the knob on the side of the machine. And as we do that, the thread is going to come around. There it is. And it's going to catch the bobbin thread. And then
Is it kind
it's
of
going
crossing
to, yep, it's
it's
crossing, then it's going to come up. Right, where is it? Yeah. Where'd it go? Oops, hang on. It's coming. There it is. The bobbin thread was picked up by the needle thread. I'm just going to use this to lift it. I didn't do that quite right. Okay, so now I have the needle thread going through the zipper, the sewing machine foot, and I have the bobbin thread coming up the back here, under from underneath.
Okay.
Okay, oops. And this has got to go back into that little thing. So they're both coming out the back.
I mean, some of the stuff you do know, right, honey, as far as,
Well,
Yeah.
she taught me.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
so she'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, because
So,
it's like a
yeah.
reminder, yeah.
Yep. And then we snap this back in place. There.
Okay,
And sewing machine goes,
okay.
so we just line it up.
Hang on, let me,
We line the edge of the material up with the side of the foot.
wait, say it again, sorry.
We line the edge of the fabric up with the side of the foot. This
Okay.
is the sewing machine foot.
Okay,
And the little lever here brings it down.
where's that, can you
Right
bring it
here.
up?
Right here,
Okay,
and it brings it down.
okay. And
Okay.
that clamps it down then?
Clamps it down.
Ready to go then?
Ready to go. Now note, if this is over here,
Right,
this machine will not work, and this is the sign that you will see.
It's the.
That means that the machine is locked.
Hang on, I gotta get over here. So when you see this
When you
double
see
C
the-
opposing CC kind of thing,
The machine is locked.
right? That means that this
So-
is in the wrong position.
That's right.
Okay.
So you open it up and everything comes into focus.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I was backlit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. So that, and then this is the foot. Down here
Right.
under the table is the pedal.
Right.
So when you first start, you let it go 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You stop, then you press the reverse button. Okay, and you let it go backwards 2 or 3 times. Let it go, and then you go forward and continue with your sewing. And that locks your stitch
Okay.
so that
That's just a functional thing. That's what practice. You should do that, otherwise it'll unravel.
it'll unravel. So
Okay.
that's
I'm
yeah,
sore,
that's
but
a lock. And when you get to the end and you just kind of keep it in line. You don't pull, you just keep it in line.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to the end, you lock your stitch again 2 or 3 times backwards
Mm-hmm.
and then forwards, and you're done.
Okay. So
Lift it up.
Wait, lift what up?
Lift up the foot. That's
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
that
lever,
lever there.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have nice tension. See how even all those stitches are?
Yes.
And on the back, everything is nice and even. And this is your tension. We're keeping it on automatic.
Okay.
We're not using the needle position, and we're not using the start-stop button.
Okay. And what is this here?
Oh, that's how fast you want to go.
Okay.
Like if it's here, the machine doesn't matter how
matter how
fast.
far. Gotcha. So that's your pedal control
That's
there.
your pedal control.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So I've told we should operate probably for the next year
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the second one.
Okay.
Is usually just kind of guide it.
I'm a beginner.
Yeah.
No, because that's about how fast to maintain control. That's
Okay.
about it.
All right.
Even I won't go like really fast.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Is that kind of it then? 101?
that's 101.
Okay. All right. Let me.